Ladies and gentlemen, the Kasongo regime has closed every lead line in its mission to crush decent voices. What we are witnessing is not governance, it is a state tyranny. The abduction of our innocent youth was only the beginning. Today, political persecution has become the government official policy, with the Democracy for the Citizenship Party leaders being hunted, harassed and humiliated in broad daylight. For the past few weeks, the state has engaged in a calculated campaign of unlawful arrest, fabricated charges and court arraignment based on lies. The victims of this shameful witch hunt include the following: the CPA Geoffrey Mwangi, the governor aspirant in Nakuru County; Honorable Assumpta Wangoi, DCP Women Representative aspirant; Honorable Joseph Gware, Moro MCA and DCP Member of Parliament aspirant in Moro; Honorable Jayne Kihara, MP Naivasha, harassed for refusing to bow to state intimidation and speaking the naked truth. These attacks are not isolated incidents. They are part of dangerous, coordinated assault on democracy. Armed police officers have been deployed not to protect citizens, but to terrorize them. In Subukia and Bahati constituency, roads were barricaded to stop DCP leaders from meeting the people last month. Citizens were injured after police opened fire with live bullets and unleashed tear gas into crowds that included women, youth, and elderly. Last week, we saw the same thuggish behavior in Gilgil sub-county, where police stormed a planned DCP meeting, scattering citizens as if they were criminals. And now, in an even more cowardly act, the regime has sent police to barricade the road leading to Honorable Jayne Kihara Maraigushu home, turning her own neighborhood into a military zone. We ask the president directly, is this the Kenya you sought to serve? Is this what your constitution enlisted? A government using public resources to persecute citizens for daring to think differently? Are we now a nation where some Kenyans are treated as a second-class citizen, while regime loyalists enjoy unrestricted freedoms? We have seen hypocrisy. Those who sing the regime praises are allowed to hold rallies, public meetings, and tours without a single police disruption. But those who challenge this government, corruptions, and incompetence are met with bullets and tear gas. Let it be clear, this country does not belong to you, Mr. President. It belongs to all Kenyans. Power is temporal. The same police you sent to silence us today will one day stand with the people, and history will remember your regime for its brutality and arrogance. We, the DCP, we will not be silenced. We will not surrender our right to assemble, to speak, and to lead. We will resist in the streets, in courts, and in the hearts of people until Kenya is free from fear.
My name is Geoffrey Gitau Mwangi from Nakuru County, and we are here to condemn the blockade of Jayne Kihara, Member of Parliament for Naivasha, residence in her Mariagushu residence. We strongly condemn the unjust and unlawful blockade of Jayne Kihara, Member of Parliament for Naivasha, which occurred today earlier in the morning. Visitors to her residence in Naivasha were blocked and turned away by police officers citing orders from above. This brazen act is not only a violation of our rights as duly elected representative of the people, but also an affront to the democratic principles upon which our nation stands. This follows a series of harassment towards leaders affiliated with the new outfit DCP party, This includes disruption of their meetings by riot police and summons by DCI. Hon Kihara has consistently served the people of Naivasha with dedication and integrity and courage. Any attempt to intimidate, silence or obstruct her from carrying out her constitutional mandate is unacceptable and must be met with firm resistance from all who value justice and democracy. We demand an immediate and transparent investigation into the circumstances surrounding this incident. Those responsible must be held accountable regardless of position or affiliation. The safety and freedom of our elected leaders must never be compromised. We stand in solidarity with Hon Jayne Kihara and reaffirm our commitment to defending the rule of law, protecting democratic institutions, and ensuring that no leader is subjected to harassment or political persecution. Let this serve as a reminder: Kenya belongs to all of us, and no voice, especially one chosen by the people, shall be silenced. Jayne Kihara is an elected member of parliament for Naivasha. So he just invited people to her house, constituents, to come on a Saturday afternoon, sit, relax, discuss about constituent matters. I don't think you need a permit for people to visit your house. You don't, because this is not a public gathering. It is people coming to her own residence, her own house. And these are not people even from outside Naivasha, her own constituents in Naivasha. So I think our constitution is very clear on the element of association, and when one is free to associate, and especially an elected member of parliament. So there is no reason whatsoever why police should be there. They should actually be there to give security, not to block people from accessing our house. Well, this harassment goes towards even being summoned by DCI. I personally have been summoned by DCI. Many leaders, aspiring leaders from Nakuru, have been summoned by DCI. And what we are doing now is telling the people to know that the current government does not want people from Nakuru to associate, people from Nakuru to meet. It does not want even us to go to church. We were in Subukia the other day and we were tear gassed. We were blocked and we were just from a church function. We were in Gilgil last Sunday. We were blocked, we were tear gassed. So what we are saying is this regime is against people meeting, and especially people affiliated with the DCP party. So I do not understand what it is. Our constitution is very clear. And this is what we are saying and telling the government: stop harassing, stop intimidating us. We've been to courts of law, and anytime we are aligned in court, the judges are very clear that there is no offense committed, and we end up being released. So we are telling the government, stop wasting taxpayers' money, arresting people unnecessarily, and harassing and intimidating people, even those going to a church function. We shall not stop our activities. We shall continue engaging the people, because we are in a democratic country. We are free. We will meet the people. Right now what we are doing is to popularize the party. We are here to popularize the DCP party, do public participation with the people, and ensure that the party is very strong within our country, not only in Nakuru. So we shall not be intimidated, and that's what we are here to say, that the police should stop being used badly, and we shall not be intimidated.
What will be your message to your followers who feel you are being intimidated?
We are telling our followers to be ready. Come 2027, as the song goes, one term. They can see what is happening, and they should be ready to scatter this government and send it home when the time comes in 2027.
Harambe, one term. Harambe, one term. DCP, DCP, kwa majina naitwa Simon Sangale Olenasieku, katibu wa chama cha DCP katika kaunti ya Nakuru. Mambo ambayo yametokea siku ya leo ni mambo ya kuhuzunisha sana. Mheshimiwa Jayne Kihara ni kati ya wale wabunge peke yake katika kaunti ya Nakuru ambao wana support chama cha DCP na party leader wetu Rigathi Gachagua. Mambo ambayo yanaendelea katika kaunti ya Nakuru tunayakemea kama DCP. Kwanza kabisa tukimwambia rais wetu William Ruto, hakika umeenda katika mwelekeo ambapo umeanza kuiga mifano ya Museveni. Rais Museveni ni dictator ambaye amekuwa akisumbua watu opposition kama Besigye na Bobby Wine, na sasa hivi Ruto umeanza kuwa kama Museveni. Tunaambia serikali ya William Ruto ya kwamba sisi kama DCP hatutanyamaza wakati matendo maovu yanatendeka. Hapa kaunti ya Nakuru tumeona kwamba Jayne Kihara ameteswa mara moja, mara mbili, mara tatu. Tumeona wale yule ambaye ni candidate wetu ambao ni Geoffrey Mwangi amekuwa akikandamizwa. Tumeona wale ambao ni wafuasi wetu ambao wanawania viti vya ubunge, viti vya MPs wamekuwa akikandamizwa. Sisi tunasema kwamba kama DCP hatutatishwa na serikali ya Kasongo. Jambo lingine ningependa kusema ni kwamba badala polisi watumike kuweza kushika wale wanatumika katika the sex trafficking scandal katika Mai Mahiu. Instead you are mobilizing the police kwenda kuharass Jayne Kihara. Hakuna mahali kwa katiba inasema kwamba ukiwa na wageni unahitaji upate permit. Wanataka kutuleta katika zile enzi za wakoloni. Jayne Kihara ni mheshimiwa ambaye anaheshimiwa katika kaunti ya Nakuru, alikuwa anakaribisha wageni kwake. Na kwa sababu nyinyi mumeamua kumtesa huyu Jayne Kihara, sisi tunasema kwamba haya mambo yanayoendelea katika taifa la Kenya. Tunaomba party leader wetu Rigathi Gachagua akiwa kule Marekani, mambo yote ambayo yanaendelea katika taifa la Kenya, tafadhali ambia serikali ya Marekani, ili kwamba hatua iweze kuchukuliwa kwa serikali ya William Ruto na wafuasi wake. Jambo lingine ningependa kusema ni kwamba have we suspended the constitution? Because the constitution enables one to freedom of movement and freedom of association. Ikiwa kwamba watu wa DCP wamekuwa suspended ya kwamba hawezi benefit from the constitution, watu waambie. Ikiwa kwamba wale watu ni wa DCP, ikiwa kwamba sheria ni imekuwa tofauti na wale ambao wanachochea katika taifa la Kenya, wanawachwa wazi. Tumeona ule women rep wa Isiolo, ule ambaye anaitwa Fatuma, amesema kwamba William Ruto akishindwa wataiba kura. Tumeona ule Kamket pia akisema the same. Tumeona Sudi akisema kwamba wataiba kura. Tumeona Kamket pia akisema ataleta watu kutoka ule maeneo yake ya Baringo, bandits wakuja wavamie watu ambao wanafanya demonstration. Sisi kama DCP tunasema mateso ambayo Jayne Kihara anapitia siku moja itafika mwisho. Na tunaambia kwamba police, tafadhali police, mmekuwa mkitumika vibaya sana katika hii serikali ya Kasongo. Itafika wakati moja katika hii taifa ambapo yale mambo yote mliwafanyia wa Kenya, we are going to revisit. Kwa hivyo sisi tunamwambia Jayne Kihara, be strong. Wewe you are a strong woman. Endelea kutetea chama cha DCP na our party leader Rigathi Gachagua. Sisi kama watu wa Nakuru County, we are fully behind Jayne Kihara kama mkiongozi wa DCP, the only MP katika kati ya wabunge 11 ambao wana support DCP. Na sisi tunamwambia William Ruto, ujue kwamba 2027 ni one term. 2071 na ujue kwamba pia Governor Susan Kihika, because tumesikia kwamba Governor Susan Kihika ni kati ya wale ambao wamepiga masimu ili watu wa DCP wakandamizwe. Tunamwambia Governor Susan Kihika, hata nawe na serikali yako hii ya Nakuru, mjue kwamba hata wewe ni one term. Wewe ni one term. Asante.
Makana, as allies Jembe Mpya, aspirant from Nakuru Town West. We are here today in solidarity with what is currently happening. We are asking the government to provide a political fair field for the supporters of DCP. Supporters of DCP, they are harmless, but they have their vision politically. This country must provide the fair field for those players to do their politics in a good way. Freedom and equality is enshrined in the Kenyan Constitution, Article 27. Therefore, they have also a right to assemble, to freedom to worship. But what we have experienced of the latest, it has been limited to them. Kindly, let us not face those kind of the things which we are facing currently. As we speak, the future depends on the young generation. As a young and as a youth, I know that our nation depends on the better leaders to come. Let our young politicians, our young leaders, learn that you have to get into government through political war. The war which we are seeing, they cannot take us anywhere. Article 95 of the Kenyan Constitution mandates a member of parliament with 3 functions: legislation, oversight, and representation. You cannot expect Honorable Jayne Kihara to do representation without having gathering so that he can be able to mandate her people and explain to her people how she is representing them as a member of parliament. And I call upon the DCP supporters to replace fear with faith. There is light at the end of the tunnel, despite the fact, or regardless of the challenges, the changes which we are facing. We must know that there is an opportunity, time to come 2027. DCP? DCP? Thank you very much.